All right, at least good handle, Godhead. Yeah, you could relate a message to our brethren at UA. We're all listening. Go ahead? Yeah, separation confirmed. Starliner is now backing away from station and starting its return to Earth. Starliner's sisters will then complete 2 short firings to gradually increase the separation speed to help the spacecraft carefully move away from the organ. The vehicle is now about 2 meters away from the International Space Station at the time of unlocking. Starliner and the International Space Station were flying approximately 260. Starliner will be beginning a breakout burn soon, which will take the spacecraft forward and above station it into the burn sequence. Starliner will exit the keep-out sphere or the KOS is enabled. Confirmation. All 27 jets have fired Houston copies. ISF thrusters enabled, and you're seeing the light show there on your screen, and the first 3 of the 12 firings have completed, and there's about a 100-second pause until from the International Space Station, and we heard confirmation of a good burn. 9. 3 more to go, please. Good handle, all right, hey, how going 3 hours? I buy Hickson, air to ground 1, how you read me? And we all know that when the going gets tough, and it often does, the tough get going, and you have, and Sunny and I are honored to share this dream of spaceflight with each and every one of you. So without LC, let's get going. Now let's put some fire in this rocket and Hooten sideline, and we are on the table and in social monitor good handle. In the second phase, the 10-meter hold the NASA docking system now less than 3 meters away, 0.5 meters. Some really great expeditious work. It's not unnoticed. Of course, at 1,234 p.m. Central Time above the southern Indian Ocean, we have confirmation of contact and capture of NASA's Boeing crew flight test and Starliner. Lots of cheering here in the room. Big hugs, Sunny William coming through in her blue flight suit and followed shortly behind by Commander of Starliner Butch Wilmore, now back on the space station, the 3rd visit for both astronauts and the first crewed flight test of the Starliner spacecraft. We are in the front of the International Space Station where our spacecraft docked, just to reorient it to you a little bit. This is the GEM, the Japanese laboratory, on the right-hand side or the starboard side. Navy term. This is the ISA module Columbus on the I got that wrong, didn't I? I'm facing the wrong way. That's the starboard side, the right side, and the GEM is on the left side, the port side. But let's go forward into Starliner where there was a little bit of action the other day. So I'm going to lead you down through the PMA-2 into Starliner. All right, going in through Theta, the docking adapter, and then into the spacecraft. Here we are, looks like a lot of bags because there's a lot of packing and also this big orange thing, which is our ventilation that we get from the space station. While we are due to the space station, it looks probably a little cramped, and it's actually fairly roomy for just Sunny and myself with just the 2 of us. Obviously, you don't need a large cockpit, so it's actually sized perfectly for us as far as for controlling the spacecraft, and of course all this other area down here earlier where you saw the baggage and whatnot is where the other couple of crew members would be for the next time. The Starliner flies Star 1 mission. There'll be 2 crew members down here, awesome, and thank you so much for paying attention. Thank you for being with us, and Butcher and I are again so honored to be part of this crew. Please 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel confident that if we had to, if there was a problem with the International Space Station, we can get in our spacecraft and we can talk to our team and figure out the best way to come home. Yeah, I said we've practiced a lot, so I have a real good feeling in my heart that this spacecraft will bring us home. No problem. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Human spaceflight is not easy in any regime, and there have been multiple issues with every spacecraft that's ever been designed, and that's the nature of what we do. You know that manner you've heard, failure is not an option. That's why we are staying here now. Thank you to all participants. Station, we are now resuming operational audio communications discussion. The learn complete. NASA has decided that Butch and Sunny will return with Crew 9 next February, and that Starliner will return unrewed. See Administrator Jim Free, Associate Administrator for Space Operations Ken Bowlers. SOS. Spaceflight is risky even at its safest and even at its most routine, and a test flight by nature is neither safe nor routine.